Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this first game of the semifinal series between the Sundbyberg Heat and Rättvik Butchers. Starting on the mound today, we have Jesper Svedhem, and first at bat, Micke Lindqvist. Foul ball. 0-2 is the count. Fouled off again down the right first base line. Popped up and out of play. Oh, and 2 is the count. Popped up to deep left field. And grabbed easily by our center fielder, Victor Kronold. At bat now, number 8, Emil Salin. One and one the count. Just caught the outside of the plate there for strike 2. This time he misses outside for a ball. And in the dirt for ball 2. Popped up to center field. This should be an easy catch for Victor Kronold. At the plate now, number 6, Christian Keene. Got him swinging after a high pitch. Strike 1. Strike 2, the count. Fouled back and out of play. 0-2 the count. Foul ball again. Oh and 2. High and outside for ball 1. 1 and 2 the count. Caught him looking for called strike 3. Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning, we've got the leadoff hitter, Rickard Leung, number 40. Called strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Hit into right field and a single. Up second, we have Nicholas Meline, number 45. Tired of that song. Hear it way too much. Bunt attempt goes foul. Strike one. I have to say, I wasn't expecting Nick Moline to lay down a bunt, being the power hitter that he is. And the runner goes. Easily safe at second. Count is 1-1. Runner in scoring position. Ball two. Popped up. Looks like it's going to be out of play. 2-2. As he looks over to third for the sign. In the dirt and well blocked by the catcher, who attempts a throw to second and hits the runner. Full count. Oh, catcher makes an error. Runners on first and third. And Leo Beckstrom comes to the plate. I would say yes. Wasn't a wild pitch. Runners on first and third. Way outside for ball one. Called strike one. 1-1 the count. No out. I have to consciously think about how I say out, being the dirty Canadian that I am. I don't want to hear about me saying oot. Just high for ball two. 2-1 the count. Oh, bunt attempt goes horribly wrong for Rättvik. And Sundbyberg scores a run. Nick Moline on second in scoring position. Count is 2-2, no out. And called strike 3. Leo Beckstrom goes down, looking. One out as number 25, Philip Geisler, comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count. One out with Nick Moline in scoring position. Swings at an outside pitch, long throw from third, and he gets him. Third baseman goes, whoa. Not sure what I just saw there. They got him at first, and then the long throw back to third gets Nick Moline trying to take an extra base to close the inning. Coming to the plate, number 23, Elvis Hammerstedt. Called strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count. And 3 pitches, and the batter is down. Next up, number 20, Peter Jansson. Apologies in advance if I get any of these names' pronunciations wrong. I'm not so good with the Swedish accent yet. Swing and a miss for 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, I guess it was not. Anyway, 1 down. That's why I should be paying attention to what's going on here. All right, cool. Welcome back. Leading off the inning, number 26, Yanya Ramirez. Third baseman. Called strike 1. Inside for ball 1, 1-1. Outside for ball 2. 1-2 the count. Seems like he's calling a lot of outside pitches strikes. Three and 1 the count to Yanya Ramirez. Full count to Ramirez. Hit to right field and picked off. Coming to the plate, left fielder, number 77, Timur Kombarov. Outside for ball one. Looked like a fastball right down the middle for strike one. 1-1 the count. Woo, inside. 2-1 the count. Hit right up the middle. That should be a base hit, and it is. At the plate, right fielder, number 15, Alexander Weekman. And he's going to second. He's down and safe at second. Swing and no miss for 1-1. Called strike two. Outside, 2-2 the count. High and inside for ball three, full count. Fouled back, out of play. Full count, 1 out, and runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss, 2 down. Yeah, I am. Oh. What? Called. Strike 2. Oh, 2 the count. And number 5, Johan Jansson. Low and outside for ball 1. 1 2 the count. Outside for ball 2. Count is full. Runner on third. 2 out. Called. Strike 3. Yeah, I know that. Okay, close the inning. Welcome back. Coming to the plate is Rättvik's center fielder, number 12, Tommy Lindell. $19 here in Sundbyberg and 75% humidity, which makes it feel a hell of a lot hotter. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Outside, 1 1 the count. Fouled back for strike 2. Popped up to center field. Should be an easy out for Victor. Sure enough. One down. Coming to the plate, third baseman, number 14, Kalle Höglund. Called, strike one. Not that I'm going to complain. Ooh. Big breaking ball, fouled back. For strike two, 0-2 the count. I can't believe how much that ball moved. I can see it from here. And a 3-pitch strikeout for Jesper. 2 out. And coming to the mound now, the first baseman, number 17. I don't know what this says. Albin Sheck? Alan Sheck? It's written in Egyptian hieroglyphics, so I'm unable to decipher it. Alan? Ball one. Albin Sheck, maybe. Fouled back. Two and one the count. Outside. 3-1. Swing and a miss. The count is full. 2 down. Got him. Close the inning. And we're back. On the mound, the pitcher, number 6, Christian Keene, is going to be throwing to number 7, Victor Kroneld, the Sundbyberg center fielder. Outside for ball one. Again, way outside for the second ball. Just wanted to say welcome to our 24 viewers. I do run an interactive telecast here. Feel free to use the chat and I will try to answer. Fouled back for strike one. 2-1 the count. Hit down the third base line and it goes foul. For a 2-2 count. Hit to the second baseman, should be an easy out, and he is done. Coming to the mound, our leadoff hitter, shortstop, number 40, Rickard Leung. Low and inside for ball one. Foul ball for strike one. 1-1 the count. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I believe that Rickard was on base last at bat. The dirt all over his pants would suggest so. Hit again to the second baseman. And an easy out for 2 down. And to the plate, first baseman, number 45, Nicholas Maylin. Outside for ball one. Fouled back. 1-1 the count. Outside again. 2-1. That one didn't miss by much. About 3-1 the count. And that's ball four. Next up, the catcher, number 12, Leo Beckstrom. As he looks for the sign from the third base coach, Petter Kroneld. Tried to get him with a breaking ball, missed the zone. Hit to the shortstop. Oh, but dropped ball. That's an error charge to the shortstop. Two out brings Philip Geisler, number 25, the designated hitter. Fouled back for strike one. Runners on first and second. Two out. 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike two. Hit down the first baseline. Fair ball. That's going to score at least one. One comes in. RBI. The third baseman, Yanya Ramirez, is up to bat. He's got a runner on first and runner on third. And hit past the third baseman. That's easily going to score the runner on third. And yet another ribby. Runners on first and second now. And that brings up the left fielder, Timur Kombarov. Having a little powwow at the mound here. Trying to get their pitcher, Christian Keene, to calm down. Quite the two-out rally going here. Low for ball one. Two out, 0-1. Sorry, 1-0. Inside for ball two. 2-0 the count. And outside for ball three. I'd be very surprised to see him swing at this next pitch. Called strike one. Three and one the count. Runners on first and second, two out. Wild pitch advances the runners. Full count. Popped up to shallow center. Shortstop reaches back and comes up big to close the inning. Welcome back. Up to bat for Rättvik, we have Mike Lindqvist, their second baseman. Outside for ball one. That dog would shut up. Hit to Victor Croneld for the easy out. Next up to bat, number 8, Emil Salin, the left fielder for Rättvik. Popped up. Should be an easy out, unless somebody... I thought we were going to have a collision there. But the shortstop makes the play for out number 2. Popped up foul for strike 1. 2 out. That looked like it was going to be a base hit, but old Alexander Weekman robbed him of it with a sliding catch to close out the top of the 4th inning. Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth, where the Sundbyberg Heat has a commanding 3-0 lead. Up to bat, the right fielder Alexander Weekman, after making a beautiful catch to close out the top of the fourth. Called strike one. Whoa! That looked way outside, but the umpire seemed to like it again. Called strike two. 0-2. 0-2 the count. Surprised he didn't call that one strike three, but way outside again for ball one. 1-2 the count. Outside again. 2-2. Outside, it gets past the catcher for a full count. Got him looking with a breaking ball. Up to bat, the second baseman, Johan Jansson. Outside for ball one. Outside again. Appears this pitcher just keeps forgetting to let go of the ball. Tip foul back. Oops. Two and one the count. That brings us to 3-1 on what appeared to look like a high fastball. Thought he had the walk, but that pesky outside pitch that the umpire seems to love so much got him. Full count. Inside, now he gets to take his base. Up to bat, number 7, center fielder Victor Cronel. As he turns to look to his dad, third base coach Petter. And the runner goes to second. Oh, that would have been close had he caught the ball. That last one a strike or a ball? Wasn't really watching. Want to know? Okay, well, now it doesn't matter. Hit to the second baseman. Should be an easy out at first. Sure enough, but he advances the runner to third. 2 out, runner on third, as we bring up number 40, Rickard Young. Swing and a miss. Big cut on that one. 0-1 the count. Whoa. Caught the inside corner of the plate. Rickard looks incredulous over that. 0-2 the count. Tip foul to stay alive. 0-2 the count. 2 out and runner on third. Hit to shallow center field, and the easy out ends the inning. Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth, where Sundbyberg Heat is leading 3-0. Pitcher Jesper Svedham has not allowed a single hit up until now, as we see if he can continue his streak. Up to bat, number 23, the shortstop, Elvis Hammerstedt. Fouled back for strike one. Outside, 1-1 the count. Hit to the shortstop, should be an easy out. Long throw. Called out. Big stretch by Nicholas Meline on first to bring that ball down. At the plate, the catcher, Petter Jansson. 1 out. Fouled back the left side and out of play. Low and possibly outside for ball one. 1-1 the count. Hit straight at the shortstop. And his name's Rickard Young. Up to bat, the right fielder, Adam Scheck. Swing and a miss for strike one. Oh, called strike. Caught that outside corner of the plate for strike one. 2. Outside for ball 1. Trying to get him chasing. And put another K in the corner. That closes the top of the 5th. Welcome back. Leading off the inning for Sundbyberg, we have our first baseman, Nicholas Melin. Called strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two. 0-2 the count. Ball 1, 1-2. Nicholas Melin has 2 walks for the day. And hit foul. Walks and a hit, excuse me. And that hit resulted in an RBI. Popped up to the shortstop and easy catch. At the plate, catcher number 12, Leo Backstrom. wasn't paying attention. I believe the count is now 1-1. Bit of a wild pitch there, scooped up by the catcher for a second ball. 2-1. Outside. 3-1. Full count. 1 out. Hit to the shortstop. He fumbles a little bit. Long throw to first. 2 down. Next up at the plate, the designated hitter, Philip Geisler. Oh. Swing and a miss, okay. Strike 1 to Mr. Geisler. Swing and a miss for the second strike, 0-2. Oh! Caught the inside corner of the plate there, and strike 3 called to close out that inning. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th inning, where Sundbyberg Heat are leading the Rättvik Butchers 3-0. At the plate, we have Tommy Lindell, the center fielder. Strike 1 called. Whoa, breaking ball catches the outside corner of the plate for strike 2, called. Swing and a miss, 3 pitches, and that batter is gone. Jesper has been on fire today. At the plate, number 14, Kalle Hägglund. Hit to the center fielder, easy catch for out number 2. And the number 9 hitter today, number 17, Albin Sheck. Check swing called for the first strike. Hit, oh, what a grab by the shortstop, but the throw is just not in time. That was unfortunate. Rickard Leung made a hell of a catch there at shortstop. The runner was just a bit too quick for him to pick off. That brings up the top of the order, number 5, Micke Lindqvist. Popped up to foul territory in right field, but he can't get there fast enough. Strike 1. Checks the runner at first. Catches the outside of that corner that umpire loves so much. 0-2. 2 out, runner on first. As the runner goes, ball is hit foul down the right side of the field and out of play. Still 0-2, 2 out. He's going to second and tags him out for 3 out and close out the top of the 6th. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. We saw a stolen base attempt in the top of the 6th. If there's one guy on the Sundbyberg Heat that I don't want to test his arm, it's Leo Backstrom. Coming up to bat, Yanni Ramirez. Called strike one on the outside corner. Whoa! That was up around the chin area for ball one. Way outside, ball two. 2-1 the count. I know. I noticed that. Honestly, I don't know. And called strike three. 1 out. That brings up the left fielder, Timur Kombarov. I do find it curious that this umpire is not standing directly behind the plate. Really over. Bunt attempt for strike one. Shows bunt, pulls back, but called strike two. And that's outside for ball one. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Tries to catch the outside of the corner of the plate, but misses for ball two. 2-2 the count. Hit to the third baseman. Long throw. Beautiful play for out number two. That brings up the weak man. Called strike on the inside corner of the plate. Way outside for ball one. 1-1. Low and outside, ball two. 2-1 the count. 2 out. Called strike two. 2-2. Outside to fill up that count. And catches weak man looking to close the inning. Welcome back to the top of the 7th. This game is moving along at a crazy pace. At the plate, second baseman Mike Lindquist watches an outside pitch go by for ball 1. Appeared to be a little low for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Hit to right field. Should be an easy catch for Alexander Weekman, and it was. One down. And that brings up the left fielder, Emil Stalin. Outside for ball 1. Swing, tick, foul for strike 1. 1-1. Another tick foul. Strike 2. 1-2. 1 out. Hit to right field, down the line. It's a fair ball. He's going to 2. Oh, and just about had him. Had that been in his glove, it was over. So that's a double for Emil Salin. And that brings up number 6, Christian Keene, the pitcher. Hit right up the middle to the second baseman. Easy out on 1, but advances the runner to third base. Runner on third base. Jesper is going to be trying to get himself out of this inning and keep that score at 0. Fouled back for strike 1. Breaking ball just misses. Yeah. Didn't like that call. Two and 1. 2 outs. Ball hit to shallow center field. And the right fielder, Alexander Weekman, is going to take it to close that half of the inning. Welcome back to the bottom of 7. Looks like we've got a pitching change here. We've got number 29, Johan Prus, on the mound now. At bat, we've got Johan Jansson, number 5, the second baseman. Yeah. Right. Edge. We're at 2 balls and no strikes. Okay. I don't need to do anything with this information, though. No. Okay, well, cool. Sorry for the silence. We had a little substitution here all throughout the Rättvik team. Jansson goes down swinging. So Adam Scheck has taken the bench from right field. Chris Keene has left the pitcher's mound and gone to right field. And we've got Johan Prus pitching. This is Victor Croneld at the plate. Takes ball 1. Tick foul off the mask of the catcher and foul. Strike 1, 1-1. 1 out. Outside for ball 2. Hit foul and out of play. Two and two. Hit down the left field line. And the left fielder just couldn't get there in time. Foul ball. Made a hell of an effort. Slid on the gravel. Surely that's going to leave a mark. Two and two to Croneld. Hit softly to the third baseman. And the throw's in time. 2 down. At the plate, number 40, Rickard Young. Misses that outside corner of the plate for ball 1. Oh! I thought we had a hit batter there, but apparently not. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 out. Oh, up around the head again. 3-0. And he takes the walk. Seeing a comment on our YouTube, somebody saying number 24. I'm not sure what that means. Nick Milleen takes strike 1. Watches another one go by, strike 2. 0-2 the count. Runner on first, 2 out. Popped up to the shortstop, and an easy out to close the inning. Welcome back. Pitcher Jesper fed to him has only allowed 2 hits today, and the defense has kept the score at 0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Weak hit to the shortstop, and the throw is in time, 1 down. That brings pitcher Johan Prus to the plate for the first time today. Called strike 1. Oh, just misses that outside corner. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. 1 out. Called strike 3. 2 out. That brings up the number 7 hitter, number 12, Tommy Lindell. Oh, that didn't miss by much. Fouled back for a 1-1 count. Low and outside for ball 2. 2-1. Called strike 2. 2-2. 2 out. Foul ball. Stay alive. Tried to sneak a breaking ball in there. I don't think Jesper was very happy with that call. Full count. Check swing. And he gets him. Add another K to the K corner. Welcome back to the bottom of the 8th. Sundbyberg Heat are winning 3-0 over the Rättvik Butchers. Who's at the plate right now? Who is that? Leo. At the plate right now, Leo Beckstrom takes strike 1. Outside, yeah. Spring training? Hit the left field. It looks like it's going to drop. He's in there for a single. And that brings up Philip Geisler, the designated hitter. Fouled off out of play. Strike one. Sweet looking pitch in there for a called strike. 0-2. Popped up foul. Out of play. Oh and 2. Fouled out of play again. In the dirt for ball one. 1-2 the count. Fouled off up around the booth here. Wild pitch advances the runner to second. Count is 2-2. Full count with Leo Beckstrom on second base in scoring position. He protects the plate and fouls another one off. Tip foul. Stays alive. Fouled off again. Geisler's doing a good job of staying alive here. And yet another foul ball. That one went a hell of a long way. That might be somewhere in Solna right now. Well, I have no idea how many pitches they had. At least 12. And another foul ball. Up around our booth again. We're going to have to make an emergency order for more balls from Covey in Holland. And another foul ball. Bruce on the mound is going to end up throwing as many pitches in against this one batter as Keene did through the whole 6 innings. Hit very hard off into the bushes somewhere out past right field. This game was going quite quickly. Hit down the first base line and foul. Like 17 foul balls. And another foul ball. This poor pitcher, he's going to need Tommy John surgery here after this inning. And another foul ball. As the umpire takes a little break to go get another whack of balls to put in his pouch. Still a full count. No out. That one's popped up and into the seats here. Foul ball. Anytime now, he's going to straighten that thing out, and God help the butchers. And finally, hit by pitch. Geisler takes his base. That was probably the longest at-bat I've ever seen. It looks like we just brought in, Sundbyberg just brought in a pinch runner. I can't see his number from here. Vincent Persson, number 32. Yeah. Shows bunt, lays it down. Fair ball. Oh, that was... I don't agree with that call whatsoever, but I'm way up here and he's right down there on top of the ball, so I'll let him have it. Foul ball for strike one. Tries to get him at 1. And the runner at second advances to third. One and one the count, no out. Runners on first and third. As Ramirez checks the signs from Peter Kroneld at third base coach. I'm thinking bunt. Nope. As he goes to second, and he's safe. Oh, and the throw home, and we have a successfully stolen base. That brings us to 4-0. As Leo Beckstrom comes in home on a stealing play. Count is 2-1 to Ramirez. Runner on second in scoring position. He shows bunt, lays it down. This one's going to stay fair. Is he going to make it? Yes, he is. He came off the bag out first and on a bit of an errant throw. Now, I don't know how they're going to score that, but I call that an error. Errant throw. Oh, a massive powwow on the mound now. I'm calling that an error. I don't care what anybody says. Jesus. I'm looking at the scoreboard on our play-by-play cast on Game Change. 4 errors. I've only counted 3. Whatever, I'm leaving 3 because I know everything. Now I'm seeing 5 errors on there. Not sure where those are coming from. Well, I'm going to change this to reflect the scorer. 5 errors. Like we got a pitching change here. We got number 17, who is Albin Sheck. Previously at first base. At first base now, we've got Mike Lindquist. At second base now, we've got Kalle Hägglund, who was at third. At third base now, we've got Christian Keene. Wow, this is quite the change. I've already announced most of it in right field. Anders Store. And in right field, number 15, Anders Store. Anders Store. Oh, fuck, it's right. I'm out. Pardon my language. All right, after all that changing, we got number 77, Timur Kombarov. No out, 4-0 Sundbyberg. Checks the runner at first. Runners at first and third. No count. Oh, checks the runner at third. Oh, and he takes off. Hot boxed, and they got him. Caught Ramirez on the wrong foot there, and not much he could do at that point. As Komarov tries to bunt, he bunts it foul for a count of 0-1. Called strike 2. 0-2 is the count, 1 out. One and two the count. 5-0 Sundbyberg with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Outside for ball 2. Full count. Oh, hit by pitch. Not really what you want to do when you got a batter by the short and curlies at a full count. That brings up Alexander Weekman, the right fielder. Outside for ball one. Popped up to the first baseman or the right fielder. I'm not sure which, or all of them. I think the catch was made by the second baseman. Yes. 2 down. Johan Jansson now takes the sign from the third base coach. Watches ball one go by. Looks over to the third base coach again. I'm thinking steal here. Nope. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1. Strike two. 1-2 the count. 2 out. Men on first. In the dirt. Wild pitch. Advances the runner to second. Two and two the count. 2 outs. Fouled off. Takes that pitch inside, pops up, foul, and out of play. High, full count. Runner is going to third. There's a throw nowhere near in time. And the batter is walked. That brings up Victor Cronel. Shout out to Roberto de Castillo. No, you did not hear an aboot. I don't say that anymore. There's the first pitch into the dirt, and he's going home. Timor reaches home, rather. And Johan Janssen advances from first to second on that errant pitch. Time called. I'm not sure what the count is. 1. Tip foul. Fly to the third baseman. And an easy catch to close that inning. But they didn't get away unscathed. They let go of 3 runs. Welcome back, top of the ninth. I'm looking over at the bullpen, and I'm still seeing no action. Apparently, Sundbyberg is very happy with Jesper Svedhem, his performance today. He's only allowed 2 hits, and Rättvik is still runless. Number 14, Kalle Hägglund, who was at third base. I'm not sure where he's playing now after all of the shuffling of positions we had last inning. One and one the count. One and two. Rättvik is going to need somewhat a miracle to happen here if they're going to get back into this game. They're down 6-0 in the top of the ninth. Outside for ball 2, 2-2. Inside, he chooses not to wear it. Full count. Called strikeout on that famous outside corner again. But when it's for the home team, it's okay. Called strike one. Against number 17, Albin Jack. I believe now is pitching. Called strike two. That looks like it's going to be a base hit. He's held at first. Only Svedhem's third hit for the day. Up and foul. Oh, that was really close. Almost got some poor little girl, but she's wearing a helmet. She would have been just fine. Maybe not the best place for children to be playing. Breaking ball just misses high. I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of movement on his stuff. Ball two, 2-1. One out, man on first. Time called. Checks the runner at first. Easily in, safe. Has another look. Is he going to have another go at him? No. Catches that outside corner. Strike two. 2-2. Whoa, big breaking ball. Almost break. That thing started and looked like it was going to hit the batter in the head and almost broke in for a strike. Full count. Fastball walks the batter. That brings up number 8, Emil Salin. I have no idea how he's been at the plate today, but Leo Beckstrom holding the runner at second. I wouldn't test his arm again. 1-1 the count. Hit to center. It's going to drop. Runners advance. Yet, still no score. Bases loaded. That brings what used to be the pitcher. I believe he's at third base now. Christian Keene, number 6. Backstrom and Svedhem having a little conversation at the mound. I don't know about you, but I'm hoping to see Svedhem finish this game on his own. But I do see some action going on in the bullpen from here. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Popped up. It looks like an easy catch for the third baseman. Whoa. Need a little bit of communication out there, boys. Almost had a horrific collision. Base is still loaded, 2 out. That brings up number 23, Elvis Hammerstedt. See if Bedham can get out of this inning and close down this game. Foul ball, strike one. Foul ball. And out of play. High and outside, gets away on him. Ball one, 1 and 2. Time called by the batter. The heat is on him. No pun in, well, no, the pun was intended. Trying to get him chasing. 2 and 2. 2 out. Bases loaded. Top of the ninth. Last chance for Rättvik to do anything in this game. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Yes, for Svedhem with the win. Scoreless win at that. My name's Wade, the Dirty Canadian Konowalchuk, and it's been a pleasure watching this game with you today. Stick around. There will be a game 2 in this doubleheader, but I won't be commentating it.